morning, everyone. Welcome to our newest episode of the CATIA Design Talks. My name is Honorata Frings, and today we want to invite you to a very special event week at our Dassault Systèmes headquarters in Paris. We are celebrating the World Industrial Design Day on June 29 with a design week at the Dassault Systèmes headquarters, and we want to highlight two events in specific to you. Our CATIA Creative Design and ICEM Roadshow on June 27 in Paris, and the World Industrial Design Day on June 29th, as well at the campus of Dassault Systèmes. The conference is called Design in the Age of Transitions. And I'm very glad to have two wonderful guests with me today, telling us more about both events. Asensio, Vice President for Design at Dassault Systèmes, and Florent Praud, CATIA Design Expert. Welcome. Great to have you here today.
Thank you, Honorata. Thank you for having us.
Yes,
great.
Thank you, Honorata.
Let's talk about these great events. We start with you, Anne, because in fact, the event starts already on June 25th, which is the Saturday. And we as Dassault Systèmes want to emphasize how important design is as a game changer in these turbulent times. And can you tell us more about this kickoff on Saturday at the Cité de la Réussite? What is the purpose of this first conference?
So before I get to this first moment in Saturday 25th, that will be really the first opus of the Design Week, is to really celebrate design in its every aspect in the society, in the way it is impacting and creating opportunities and alternatives in this time of change. So clearly at the Cité de la Réussite, they will be gathering the best thinkers in France. You know, there will be people coming from science, people from politics side, people from the economic side, and creative and artist people will be also present. And we will be discussing about, time. There will be physics and chemists and people in science, medicine, the future of the society. So it's going to be a very important instrumental moment. He works within Dassault Systèmes with this journey around the only progress is human. And the Cité de la Réussite will be an opportunity to discuss the value of creativity in the purpose of creating alternative. And then, as you said, there will be other events all along the week. This is really the opportunity for us, and I would like to also highlight this, to invite two of our partners, the World Design Organization. The board will be present in the campus, and also the Ellen MacArthur, what we call the Design Leaders, Circular Design Leaders Circle. They also will be present, and it will be a great occasion, and I'm sure we're going to have the time today to discuss a bit more what will be the purpose and the topics of those conferences.
Yes, absolutely. But before we move to Wednesday and Thursday events, let's take a look on the CATIA Creative Design Roadshow first. This starts on Monday. It's the final roadshow of a series that we did this spring, the sixth one. We moved to 5 different countries already. So we are in France for the final roadshow. And I would like to ask Florent to tell us a little bit more what can our audience and users expect from the roadshow that we will see.
Yes, thank you, Honorata. For like you said, this is the last session of a series of 6 events in Europe. So during these events, actually in the campus, it will be the time to meet up again since a long period. So I think the last one was back into 2019 or something like that. So yes, it will be good to be here again, networking with our ecosystem and Dassault Systèmes experts. So for sure, it's a really, I would say, a really good reason to come. But more important, during this event, we have prepared dedicated sessions. So during the afternoon, there is dedicated session where we will explain the vision of the system for the design as a discipline, for innovation, for sustainability, for user experience, and so on. So we will have a kind of two visions of this design discipline, but they will be complementary actually. So the first one would be maybe more methodologic centric, more on the practice, on the design practice, where you will listen to Anne and the people from the design studio on how they use the 3D Experience platform and how they use CATIA and other applications from the 3D Experience platform on their daily projects. So they will explain all of that with customer project, innovative customer project. So the second vision of design as a discipline for Dassault Systèmes will be more solution-centric, meaning that we will focus more on the portfolio that we are proposing to our users, to our communities, and so on. And for sure, effectively, what the solution will bring to users. So solution CATIA Design, actually, all our solution for CATIA Design. So we will present all the solution with three main disciplines, which are the creative design, the surface refinements, and the product experience. So you will have the chance to have live demo in the amphitheater of Dassault Systèmes. So really with people doing and explaining all the stuff, all the demo, all the application in live actually.
Yeah, which is always very exciting because sometimes something can go wrong, but usually it works out just fine.
And challenging, yeah, sure.
And challenging, and you can actually see what's happening live on the platform. So, of course, you are an audience that already is aware of the 3D Experience platform and the benefits it brings to you. And here you can see live how this really works when we work together, even in collaboration, because during one of the live demos, we have also a collaborative part where the designers are working together on the same project, and you can see how it works that they can actually design one project at the same time.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. And one last thing to not forget, because we are putting a lot of effort to prepare that and to give people the best experience that they can have with our solution, is that we are preparing a playground with almost, I think it's around 8 or 9 pods where we will demonstrate our solution, and you can come and visit us at those pods in order to really make a deep dive on our solution and have experts that will explain you what we are doing with our solution. So it's going from, for instance, the sketching part, the end sketching part with Natural Sketch, and to virtual reality, for instance. We will prepare really experience for that. So yes, there is a place where you can go and
experience
meet us.
Yes.
Yeah, and so there is break for that. There is moments in the day in order to let you go and explore this playground.
Yes, yes. So the conference starts at lunchtime, and we will have lunch together and give you the opportunity to move through the playground, and then we will start actually the conference as such. Yeah. Thank you, Florent. Anne, now, Wednesday is your day, so you're gonna have a party, I heard.
Well, actually, I want to come back to what Florent was saying. What is very important is to deliver to the design community that we are empowering for so long at Dassault Systèmes, and more particularly with the CATIA brand, to give them the possibility to understand what they can embrace in terms of new digital tools that we are cooking for them. Get them exposed to it. But it's very important to consider also the design community at large. So the conference on Wednesday will be international. We will be basically gathering the audience from all over the world. And the idea is not only about delivering them the possibility to enhance their work with technology, but also to see what is really the state of design, to discuss, to network, to exchange, to share, to confront ideas facing those very transition and very important transition that we are seeing in the industry, in the society, and those crises that are probably here for long. So it's a good time for the 29th of June. It's the Day of Design worldwide. to discuss about those issues, to have designers to exchange with each other. So it's not just a party. It's really a key moment for bridging creativity, inventivity, setting the climate and the environment for enhancing this creativity. And with CATIA, with our Dassault Systèmes solution for design, helping designers to actually tackle those challenges. So that's really why this conference is going to be taking place at the exact day where the whole community of design will be gathering together. So yes, there will be a party, but first of all, we will be discussing about three important topics. I know you probably would like to know a little bit more what this conference will be all about. The first is the first round, the first opus is really around sharing about the leadership by design. What means leadership for design? How designers are helping to deliver a new type, a new kind of leadership, something that will be just more in tune with, the type of situation that we are facing in the industry. Since everything is changing, we have to be creative, including the leaders, starting with the leaders. Yeah. So we will be exchanging here with the World Design Organization board member that will be present at the campus, but also with design leaders from the industry that will be sharing their issues, their challenges, and how they resolve them. We also will have a second opus around sustainability. Our ICEM member, Florent will be sharing to us the Dassault Systèmes commitment in sustainability, as well as, the Ellen MacArthur circular design leader representant, Joe Hills, will be giving us an overview of the circular design principle and how they apply, actually, more specifically to the food industry. Try to shift a little bit the gears, and design is impacting not just cars and planes. It's also really about our day-to-day. And last and not least, we will be inviting design schools, 6 French design schools to share their project about the new world, the future. And we need to trust the young generation. And I'm sure you should be looking at this great project presented by the young diploma from the French school, and they will be there. Then we will have a party. Last word, it's the 16th anniversary for the World Design Organization, and it's the 40 years anniversary for Dassault Systèmes. So it's a good time to have a party.
It's a good time to have a party, and it's a very good time to point out how design can influence society and make it better, because we are at a point of transitions for sure in so many disciplines, not only industry, but as you say, food is very important. It will have such an impact on our carbon footprint, and everything needs to change, and we need to apply to it to have a life in the future for us, for our kids, and that's very important. I'm looking forward to both events. We all will be there, so if you want to join us, you are welcome. In between, you saw already the links for the registration, but I will post them later in the live post here as well. And of course, you're always welcome to join our CATIA Creative Design and Styling community. You see the link below here, where you can get in touch with us and talk to us, ask questions, get in discussion and exchange. And as a last invitation, we would like to share a little showreel video with you, so you get an impression what awaits you end of June in Paris.
Design in the age of experience.
That's it from us. I think there is nothing more to say. If you have any question, that's your chance to ask in the chat, in LinkedIn, YouTube, or also in the CATIA Creative Design and Styling community, wherever you're watching us. And just as a last info, so the Roadshow is going to be in French language, and you can register to it. We will also have a little afterwards. And Anne's conference is going to be in English, of course. It's an international conference, and it will be finished with a little party as well. Also, the Design in the Age of Transition conference will be streamed, so you will also have the opportunity to sign up for the live stream and follow us in the stream. So let's give our audience a minute maybe to type any questions if they have some. What are you looking most to during the week, Anne? What's going to be your favorite part of this week, guys?
Probably, it's probably the opportunity to see each other again in flesh. We went through these 2 years where it was so difficult. We were seeing each other through digitals, facing. Probably to be able to start again those conversations. The state of the industry have been so dramatically changed. So probably we have a lot of things to share to each other. To see familiar face. We are social people. We are humans. We like to see each other.
Yeah, that's very true. And you, Florent?
Yeah, like I said in my previous sentence, yes, the first thing is really to meet again together and have a chance to exchange and exchange our experience since the last event, this last kind of events. Yeah. And for sure, we are preparing for the 27th. We are preparing, a really good event with playground, with a session, and so on. So yeah, we are really looking forward how you will feel those sessions, those events, the playground, and so on. So yeah, we are really looking forward to it.
Me too. I'm looking forward to be back in Paris again. I think that's it. We haven't received any questions for the event so far. As I said, the links will be shared in the post, and I hope to see you soon in Paris at the Dassault Systèmes campus. Goodbye, and thanks for being with me, Anne and Florent.
Welcome. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.